Good evening. How y'all doing? I recently heard that every third person is extremely intelligent and gifted. Now look to your right and look to your left, and since it isn't either one of them, it has to be you. I'm excited to be here tonight. I'm excited that Jason Painter invited me out to speak with you guys this evening. The Science Olympiad is a great thing. You guys are leaders in your field. 35 years is an excellent feat for any organization. Things that I feel that are helpful in being a leader, in being successful in working in groups, and being successful in your life. First, you need to know your purpose. First, you need to have a purpose. How many of us have cell phones? Imagine this. Life without a purpose is like life without a cell phone. The second thing, you need to know how to effectively communicate. You need to know how to effectively communicate. And we're not only talking written communication, we're not only talking verbal communication, we're talking about how you interact with people. Do you guys send text messages? How many of us, by show of hand, send text messages? He was one of the richest men in the world at that time, right? He hired a gentleman by the name of Charles Schwab to run his steel company. He paid Charles Schwab the sum of $1 million a year to run his steel company. And so he was asked, he said, people asked him, why would you pay a guy $1 million a year to run a steel company when he doesn't know anything about steel? He said he knows how to deal with people. He knows how to effectively communicate. Whenever you guys get out into the world and you start looking to do what other people aren't willing to do, you have to be willing to do what other people aren't willing to do. I recently read something about Michael Jordan. You guys, anybody know who Michael Jordan is? Michael Jordan is said to be one of the greatest basketball players that ever lived. But guess what he did? When practice was over in the evening and everyone else was in the locker room, Michael Jordan would be out shooting jump shots. He would consistently shoot jump shots until he shot enough for the evening and felt that he had reached his goal. Larry Bird was the same way. How many of you, I know Larry Bird was like years ago, but a lot of us still remember Larry Bird. He was said to be one of the greatest players of the game, but he practiced and he kept practicing and he was willing to do what no one else was willing to do.